Hi. So, once again, I've been asked to do an experiment to see about doing my channeling and putting it up on YouTube, etc. So, so that is a bit more of a framed channeling to start with. I'm going to use the Archangel Michael Virtue cards. So I'm going to choose one a day for 5 days to start with, and then see where we go from there, so that I can do a message a day, only for as long as the channeling goes for, and then we'll see where it goes. So I'm going to shuffle the cards, and today is International Women's Day, but that may not be the theme that comes out. There may be something totally different. So once we get a card, oh, there we go. Two cards. I'm going to see what we end up with. Yeah, now today's cards, you won't be able to read them, are these two. And the cards are Lean on God and the Angels for Support. And the second one is Write About Your Thoughts and Feelings. So let's see what Archangel Michael or whoever, they may not give their name, but we'll just go with what they're going to say and go from there. And when I do channel, sometimes I close my eyes, sometimes I open my eyes, but just we'll just go with it and see what they want to say today. Yes, dear ones, we have asked this medium to start to channel and to put up messages on her site. Previously it was meditations to help you to become more relaxed, and now we wish her to mix in messages that you need to hear from ourselves. We do not aim to try and do any heavy philosophy, but we will try and bring messages that are relevant to the collective, as you call yourselves, the group of humanity, the connectedness of your species, as galactics would call you. For humanity is seen as a group rather than your skin tone or physical shape. You are a certain physical form, and that is classed as humanity. And there is where we will start, because many of you are feeling separated because of how you look, how you are, how you were treated. But what we would ask you to do is to start to look at yourselves, to start to look at where you can change yourselves so that you feel more comfortable in your skin, as we will use the words, so that you will be more in line with your true essence, your true self. You are going through a time of change, and with all change, many beings feel that they are being, we will use the word, picked on, berated, punished. But what is happening is you are being put through a process so that you can let go of what does no longer serve you. And that is why we ask you to turn to ourselves, turn to the divine, God, whatever you call this being. Ask them for help, or just have a talk with them, because many of you are alone in your space and you need someone to talk to, and this connection will help you to feel as if there is someone there for you. We, the archangels, also ask that you talk to us, for we are always around you, whether it is our brothers and sisters of the angelic realm or ourselves, but we are always there, always ready to talk to you, give you advice and give you support. So we ask you to start to find out about us and to start to talk to us. And we would never give you any messages that are negative. We will always tell you what is best for you and give you a positive upturn at the end, no matter how heavy the information is that we have to give you. So we would say is that we know that at this moment the world is blanketed with we would call it a being that is affecting the thoughts of humanity. Is it real? Isn't it real? Will it affect me? Won't it affect me? And we would say that what you must understand is you must deal with it as your experience dictates. You must look at it as, if I needed to look after myself, which we ask that you do, what steps do I need to take to look after myself? So we say things like going out in nature, walking in the fresh air, connecting to friends and family in whichever way you are allowed to, be it over such an electronic device as what we have in front of us, or if you are lucky enough in different parts of the world where you are to be able to be in a close proximity to someone, to talk to them, so that you have some level of physical interaction, be it just by sight, or you may be now able to actually physically be with that person. But we ask that you take care of yourselves, that you look to what makes me happy, what makes me feel comfortable. And we ask that you write down as you go through this process how you feel, because often many of you hold your information and your energy and your feelings in yourself. And what we would ask you to do is to write down how you are feeling from day to day, what is happening with you from day to day. Many of you may think that it is the same boring routine, as many we have heard is call it a groundhog day, a repeating of the same day over and over. But that is where creativity comes in. That is where you must start to look at your life in how you can change things. How can I change my routine? Instead of doing this, what if I do this? You may want to do, as this one is doing now, little videos, but you may not want to put them up on YouTube or other devices, but just to keep them for yourself, so that you are voicing how you feel. Some people do not feel comfortable writing, so create these videos so that you can put them away somewhere, and at the end of this whole thing you can either keep them for posterity or destroy them, so that that energy is out of your life. But we are jumping ahead of ourselves. But for today we would ask that, as we've said, that you discuss how you feel with the divine and ourselves, because what you must understand is that we are always there, whatever belief system you have, that you have people that can sit and listen to you, be it from the divine to the saints to ourselves and beyond. But these beings are there not just for the bad times, but for the good times as well. A trusted friend, your guardian angels. Talk to them, interact with them, let them know that you are happy, that you are sad. They know all these things, but you need that interaction. You need that human connection on some level, whether there is a physical person with you or an energetic person with you, so that you feel connected to everybody else. For you are always connected to the divine, no matter what anyone says. It is your fear and your belief that you are not that stops you from having that wonderful, love-giving connection. So we will leave it there. But we hope that this one will continue these daily channelings, and that we will be able to talk to you more and more. We bid you goodbye for now. Okay, so as I say, good advice. We need to start talking to these beings, especially if we're alone, so that we can feel a little bit more connected, because many of us are still feeling disconnected because of what's been going on. So I will leave you today with that wonderful message of support. Talk to the divine, the angels, and whoever else in your religion that you feel can listen to you. But always remember, they're not just there for the heavy times, they're also there for the joyful times, to share your joy, to share your wonder. If there's no one else around physically, they will always be there to share in that wonder as well. So, goodbye for now.